Hello everybody, my name is Loopy, and today we're going to be doing a Q&A regarding me and my album Shrug, which is dropping on August 1st, which is really close to being released. It's literally less than a week away from being released. I'm super excited. 5 months in the making, and something that I didn't even expect to work on considering recent circumstances regarding my growth and just my upbringing on this YouTube channel. So I asked you guys on all my platforms to ask me questions regarding me or my album, and you guys delivered. I even got questions that you guys asked me months ago because I was supposed to do a Q&A a long time ago and I never got to doing it because my channel fucking blew up. So we're gonna do it. Do you think Autotune is overused, or has it become a popular instrument of modern music culture? Autotune is not overused. I think it's more of an effect rather than something to help you sing. You're not going to sound like a super good singer because you're using Autotune. It's not going to turn something like to and even that was pretty shit. So like having a decent skill in singing and Autotune can actually just amplify your notes. I think that's what Autotune is for, and it's not meant to be used for any other obnoxious reason apart from, you know, just helping you sound better. Even though that it's not going to make you sing better, it's going to help you. It's more of like an effect rather than just something that makes you sound a way or another. Even though that's what an effect is, I just think that the term effect when it comes to Autotune is much different. I think it's something that we can associate with, you know, like the EQ, compression, and reverb. Like we can put Autotune in the same group, and it's not like a remedy to bad singing or a solution to good singing. Lyrics asks, would you rather be known as a rapper or a YouTuber? Well, listen, I could be known as a rapper that does YouTube, or I could be known as a YouTuber that does rap. And considering everything that I do, especially with the clothing line, which you can get a link in the description down below, and the podcast, I think I would rather be known as a YouTuber that does rap. I think that would be my choice, because, you know, YouTube can still help you. Who are you looking for as a feature on a song or on the podcast? Well, look, months ago I recorded a video and I actually answered that question, and it was never edited, by the way. I answered that question by saying We Scheme, Postcard, and KSI. I have both We Scheme and Postcard on a song. I have We Scheme on 2 songs and I have Postcard on 2 songs, and in one of the songs they're both together with me in my album. Fucking mental. I made my dreams come true, especially twice. So honestly, the only person I would love to feature with is KSI, but obviously that's not gonna happen for quite a long time, and I accept that. What do you think about what Izzy did? Izzy's a fuckface. Would you ever partner up with someone when it comes to business? Yes. That's the point. Is SoundCloud rapper / producer actually a thing? I mean, people gotta start somewhere. I think, you know, if you are native to a specific platform like Spotify, YouTube, or SoundCloud, you are a rapper of that platform. If you're a YouTuber that does rap, then you are a YouTube rapper. If you're you know, strictly on SoundCloud, then you're a SoundCloud rapper. If you're strictly on Spotify, then you're a Spotify rapper. But like Spotify rapper isn't really used that much because it's more of like a premium streaming platform that literally everybody uses nowadays. I mean, Spotify did kind of reach this very high popularity where it's basically known as like the main platform for every streaming thing to happen for music. So, you know, all of that, they're real terms, but you should know when to use them. If someone is bad at rapping, it doesn't mean they're a SoundCloud rapper, because many of the SoundCloud rappers actually started going mainstream. What's your true inspiration behind YouTube and music? I would say, I mean, all the 3 dream features that I said I had, you know, Postcard, We Scheme, and KSI, they definitely did help me over the years. We Scheme, you know, came a little later, like 2019, 2020, but still, you know, had somewhat of an influence to me, because, you know, I love Scheme, man. He's a really great dude, man. But what would be my inspiration? I'm not too sure. I think I just want to prove people wrong. I I have reached a stage in my life where I will get disrespected for a lot of things I do, and as Loopy, I have to prove everybody wrong, and that's just the way it has to be, really. Name some big shows in the US you would love to perform at in the next year or so. Well, the thing is though, I don't think that I would be going to the US in the next year or so, because I'm not too sure, but at the same time, we don't know what the future holds. But I don't know what big shows in the US. I just want to, perform somewhere, and if people like my music, then they can keep buying. When did you start working on the album? I first started working on the album in February of this year, when I made the song Exquisite. Funny part of that is that the thumbnail for this is actually the same one as Still Spittin', and Still Spittin' is actually a song from my previous album, which was The First Letter, and I realized that I made a mistake because I used the shrug icon on both thumbnails, and I was thinking, like, what if I did that on a few more songs, made a 5-song EP out of that? And obviously I was in the midst of doing that, but my channel blew up, and I was like, I need to make a whole album, whole family gathering album, and get everybody that was there for me since the start on this album. And honestly, I got it, bro. I got it. Honestly, the best thing that I could possibly work on. What was the first and last song you finished? So I already answered the first one. It's Exquisite. Last song I finished was Talk My Shit featuring Postcard and Waste Scheme. So I kind of did everything a little bit in order, but at the same time, I did have a track list that I was following. I was actually keeping track by using percentages. I would go in my notes, and if something is recorded, then it's half done. If something is mixed, then it's fully done. And I would be using that to make a percentage out of it. And honestly, it's like one of the smartest things I've ever done to keep myself organized. Where do you see Loopy in 5 years? Well, the thing is though, I cannot answer that question because every time that I answer that question, it's always a different outcome. I cannot predict what my life will be like in the next 5 years. I can only hope that things go well. And obviously I'm going to put in the hard work. All right, talent is good, but hard work can take you literally anywhere. If you could have anyone, who would it be? I mean, have anyone. If we're talking about having in terms of just being in the presence of them, obviously my girl. And have anyone in terms of working with somebody, that would be KSI, because I've already done songs with 2 of my dream features, so I'm good. If you could have anything in life, what would it be? Peace, my own place, money, of course, and being able to inspire people. I feel like if I have a good impact in somebody's life, then I feel like everything is just, said and done, honestly. What is my goal in life? Well, I already kind of answered that question. My goal in life is to inspire people, honestly, and to push, a positive message. And I pushes a positive message, release of anger, and converting that into a more happier and loving vibe. I want to live, all right, and know that one person, at least one person, has started their music journey or YouTube journey and really certified that I was a very big influence in their life or in, their music or YouTube journey. And I feel like that would be amazing, because that way I know that I've done something right. What's next? If you were to be in one Netflix show, which one would it be? I would love to be in Lucifer. I think Lucifer, first of all, just to be in LA, that would be pretty freaking cool, honestly. And I think it would be cool. I don't know, I just like it. What kind of hate did you get when you started your YouTube channel or doing the podcast? Well, that's funny you asked this, because the hate that I would get for anything that I do in life, anything that I do on the internet, and anything that I have ever done music-wise or YouTube or podcast or clothing line or whatever, it's always on the subject of my age. And my age has always been a subject of topic for anything that I do in life. And it's just fucked. Honestly, it's fucked, because no one actually sees the true potential that I have. and they don't see beyond the age, all right? Like, they don't see beyond the age, and it's never about age. I mean, like, I'm not a prodigy. I'm not, like, the whole prodigy thing is just making you feel proud of me just because I'm young and I'm doing good things. I just want you to be proud of me because I'm doing good things, point. I don't want anybody to bring my age into it, especially knowing that a lot of people actually just disrespect me by using that term, and they think just because they're older than me that they're more successful than I have ever been. When in reality, I'm actually giving my life a head start. I'm already on track to do way better than anybody around me. And the only reason for that is because I'm this early in my life that I'm giving myself a head start with everything that I do around here. So this album, this clothing line, the podcast, YouTube, everything is all a head start for me because obviously I will be more successful than anybody around me because I'm giving myself this head start in life. And this is not me being cocky or whatsoever. It's just me being real. All right, I'm being realistic. I am on track to be one successful human being that is just living his dream, honestly. And it's not about my age. It's absolutely not because of my age at all. Okay, because by the time I turn 18, what are people gonna say now? Look, I started YouTube, all right? My first appearance on YouTube was when I was 5 years old. All right, 8 years old, I made my first ever YouTube channel, okay? I was playing Minecraft and shit, and I would understand why I get the hate because I was literally underage when doing YouTube. 11 years old, I got a bunch of shit, all right? But I'm 16 now. Like, I'm 16. I'm pretty sure that's the legal age in a lot of countries, and I'm still getting disrespected even though that I'm making the biggest moves that I've ever made in my whole life. And I think that it's rather unfair, but at the same time, I'm not tripping. Like, I'm for sure going to, first of all, do way better than they have ever done in their lives, but at the same time, I'm going to prove them wrong. Because with the whole age thing, it's always going to be a matter of you can't do this, you can't do that, you'll never be able to do this, you'll never do that. When in reality, I'm way, way ahead of everybody. And it's not about the numbers, but it's just about how versatile I am with everything. I own a clothing brand, I own a podcast, I own music, I do a lot of shit already for my age, bro. Kids my age usually just fucking buy clothes and, you know, think they're cool in the city and shit. Me, I make the clothes. So there's the difference, honestly. There is the difference. So that's going to be it for this Q&A. I hope everybody has had their questions answered. There are a few that I did not answer because I already answered in my first video, but hope you all understand. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bless up and stay hype, and I will see you guys in another video. Goodbye.